Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Coe. This is a Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Review for Wednesday the 26th of October 2022. We've got nothing to review for yesterday, but we do have a race today. We've got no filter 1, which is our structural filter, no ratio filter, we do have an alternate. But it's at Kempton this evening on the all-weather at 7:30. There's a handicap class 3, 3-year-old, 0 to 95, 1 mile 3, 219 yards. Standard going. Standards are slow, they say. Model 92. And we're looking at this number 5, Sea Grey. If you watch the replays, you'll see that it's been well named. It's quite a nice looking grey horse, dappled grey horse. Anyway, what do we like about that? Well, it's had 2 runs. Its first run was at Lingford on the all-weather, 10 furlongs. Now just grab this. Lingford on the all-weather is quicker than Kempton, and it was drawn 10, which isn't a particularly helpful draw. And so what was the trip like? Well, basically it stayed about midfield, about 2 wide, and then came through and won very nicely. That was a maiden race, and the second is rated at 82, and this Sea Grey's got an official rating of 82 at the moment. Now it's able to get a handicap mark after 2 runs because of its first win. Then they stuck it into this Kempton 12 furlong, which is basically where we are today in a novice stakes. And the winner, Wild Crusade, was subsequently second in the Heritage Handicap, rated about 104. So that was a decent race. What do we know about that race? Well, if you watch it, you'll see that Sea Grey was mid division again, back on the rail, sort of back 2 wide on the rail, and then it started to come through about 2 furlongs out, and then it met a horse that was being given a few good clouts with the whip, and the raised whip of the other jockey made Sea Grey stop a bit and shy away. If you watch carefully on the replay, and you'll see, so that was a relatively, it got blocked effectively, and then it was up and running again and ran on very well. And the front 2, as we said, are rated about 104 and just shy of 199 or something like that anyway. So and it would have been a little bit closer. So and then the trainer obviously decided to sell the horse, Toby Balding, and it's got a new owners and a new trainer. So and it's been gelded as well. So and it's managed to get a mark really that's pretty favourable, we'd say. It's got a mark of about 82, and it's probably running mid-90s. So it's got a good chance, that horse, and the conditions will suit. As we say, there's a lot going for it. So we've got £2 per £8 unit on that, which is at 7 to 2. So we've got £200 on at 7 to 2 to win 700, and we've got 0.25 of a unit exposure, so a quarter of a unit exposure. So we're not really filling our boots, but we haven't been. We've been out the market for a while, and we've been getting a series of seconds, so hopefully this Sea Grey can do the business anyway. So that's that. The account's static because we haven't bet for a while at 59.2 units in profit overall, so hopefully we can move it on today. Right, Forex. We've got the Bank of Canada rates review today, and tomorrow, 27th, we've got the ECB European Central Bank rates decision as well. So you've got this like crossover, and if you look at the bond markets, you can see early doors really, they're indecisive. They're particularly indecisive on the US 10-year and the Bund, which is the long-term German equivalent really. So if you want to look at the bond market, you want to be looking at the Bund for the European end of it, and the US 10-year for the American end, and the gilts, long-term gilts for the UK. So the market is known for that. So at the moment, right. So what do we think is going to happen then? Well, they're messing about with the CAD at the moment, Canadian dollar. It's pretty directionless. That may change in this European session, but at the moment it doesn't look like the Canadian dollar is in play. However, the euro is certainly in play, and the euro dollar is the key one to look at really at the moment. And the euro dollar's been pumped, and now it's sort of having a bit of consolidation. Now, there's the euro previously had been basically heavily sold off, and it's now been pumped up again. So there's some people holding some long euro dollar positions, which are going to be vulnerable to a dovish ECB. They're talking about raising it 0.75 or 75 basis points, 0.75%. But Lagarde is likely to, well, who knows? But she's likely to sort of raise the rate and then choke it off via the jawboning and talk the euro down again. So we're probably looking at a pullback in the euro, and the dollar pivot, which everyone is going on about, may or may not happen, and that basically means that the Fed will not slow down on its rates. So we're sort of looking towards a pullback in the euro dollar, in the euro complex, and a continuation in dollar strength. But as I said, we're going to be in order-based trading at the moment, so we're not going to take a view. We're going to let the market actually fill our positions and take us for a ride, rather than in the past we've always been belligerent and said, yep, the euro is going to drop, and we'll short the euro, and quite often that hasn't happened. So we're going to let the market fill our positions. And go with that, or not, as the case might be. So anyway, if you want to know a little bit more about that, have a look at the video how to place data bounce orders in Forex. We did it a while ago, a week and a half ago. Anyway, so that's where we are. Horse racing, we're on this number 5 Sea Grey in the where is it, 7:30 at Kempton tonight. And Forex, what we'll try and do is we'll try and knock out a video after lunch sometime on the Forex to keep you updated as to how things are going. So anyway, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and goodbye.